everybody.
Hello. So we're gonna do a question and answer.
It's gonna be kind of hard to make a line over here.
I know. Yes. So how we do?
Maybe
I guess maybe no. I can go over here.
Do over there.
Excuse me, big boy.
Shut up.
Raise my eyebrows.
Okay, so we're gonna start a line right
so
here.
Right here. Just curl
For
back
Q&A.
around this way. If you have a question, come over here and sit yourself or stand yourself right here. Yeah, go. Yeah. And we're gonna do this. We got about 15 minutes. So again, hi, I'm Chuck, Charlie's dad, and we're gonna do question and answer time. All right. So, and just so you know, the question that gets answered the most is asked
the most.
well, and answered.
Yes.
Is what's your favorite song that you've written? And right now it's Sleep Well.
Sleep Well, yes.
So, I don't know where the other ones are. Okay, go ahead.
With your job, what does it look like behind the scenes? Like when you're not producing the music itself, what exactly goes on that we don't see?
I think that the video that is up for the song Gone Away would probably explain it best. I do most of everything on the computer, but sometimes I will, if I'm not filming anything in my process, I'm probably writing something in my head, trying to figure out if this would sound good or not. Let a project sit for a while and, just think on it for a little bit. Like I've kept a project for 2 years just because I was thinking on it. I was thinking a lot about it. There was a lot of brainstorming going on with the Lonely King project. So it's a lot of me just making music up in my head all the time. Yeah.
What about the business side of things?
The business side? I mean, I have a management team and tour manager, and my mom is my business manager, and not out of pity, she's amazing.
And I'm her gopher.
Yes, he's the assistant to my mother, which is already true, but now he gets paid for it. So, yeah, that's what it looks like. Some things you keep in the family, I guess.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
What inspired you to be a music maker and to just be who you are now?
I would say my parents have inspired me the most to. There are a lot of ahs tonight. Yeah, my parents, they helped me grow as a person and helped me be the artist I am today.
Fetus.
Yes, as a fetus. He showed me music in the belly through headphones on my mother's belly. So I was and music was ingrained into my brain. And I didn't really play video games that much in comparison to probably many of you. But I just never was a big gamer, and also because my parents put creativity right in front of me when I was right out of the womb. And then 5 years old, I started working on oh wait, I'm not talking to you, sorry. 5 years old, I started working on the computer, and that was because my dad showed me a cool music production software, and I fell in love instantly, so I can thank my parents for that. So you could just come over here or something like that so more people can come up.
Okay, so who is your favorite person to sing and perform with when you do tours like this?
Oh, well, I don't always have somebody up with me, but when I do, it's because they're close by, or or they just want to attend with me, and it's awesome to have them all the time. But I love getting to perform Grimace with my friend DeHusta. That's always really fun, just to be silly with him. So yeah.
What is your favorite theme park?
My favorite theme park? Um, well, it might be, it's a good question actually. It might be Disney World.
Which park?
The park, which park? Probably Epcot because I love the around the world exhibit. I like looking at things and there's a lot to look at there. So I like
Well, fun story. One summer, Charlie took me to. Well, my family comes from England, and so my parents immigrated, and then all my aunts, uncles, cousins, they all still live in England, and most of them are singers, actors, all that kind of stuff. So he wanted to go and meet all of them and go see, the motherland, and so we went, and then he said, "Oh, don't you like Sound of Music?" Growing up, that was my favorite movie. Don't judge me. Anyway, so, and he said, "Wasn't that filmed over there, and you want to go to, was it Salzburg?" I was like, "Please?"
Yeah, Austria.
So we did like a mine tour in the morning, and then we got back into Salzburg. We're walking around like the most beautiful city in the world, walking around, and he and my younger son Silas were there, and they stopped me after like 30 minutes, and they said, "Dad, would you be offended if we go back to the hotel room and watch Stranger Things?"
I needed to do my research for the Strangest Things song. Work never rested at that point, but
anyway, but I was glad because they were holding me back, really. So
yeah, I was holding. He had a lot of walking to do, and
I ran actually. Yeah.
yeah.
'Cause- yeah.
No, we were in Austria, not
But,
Iran.
yeah, so he likes virtually to explore, but most of the time going outside is not his biggest thing. And I know for
Yes.
you, a lot of you, that's what makes this so important for us, is I know a lot of you are kind of like Charlie in a lot of ways, where you're not the biggest
We don't
to
touch
events,
grass.
getting out, you
That's
being
what
around
he's
all
trying to
these
say.
people. But I want you to know, look around, all these people, there's a lot of them, it would probably be your best friend if you lived right next door to them or you were close. So you're in your crowd here, and we so appreciate you coming out, so thank you.
Thank you guys.
How tall are you?
6'3", 6'4", and heels.
What's your next song gonna be?
I actually have a song coming out about Shadow the Hedgehog in December. Yeah, it's gonna be cool and emo.
Does he wear eyeliner?
No, but he might as well if he was human.
Okay, good.
So, yeah.
Do you plan on making a Never Murder Drum song?
Another one?
Yes.
Not at the moment, no. But I want to let me in sit for a little bit. I like the reception on that song. So there's a lot to do though.
3
Maybe.
questions. 3 questions.
Okay, go
So,
ahead.
1, what was your worst or somewhat worst song that you thought that you made?
Grimace.
Second, what is your best experience in your life?
Probably marrying my wife. The greatest thing in my life ever. Yeah,
And third, this is personal. So
of course. Not anymore.
True. There is a slight chance that I'm going to college and I'm going to become a game designer. I
Cool.
am very much thinking of you, can't tell the name of the game, to be one of my voice actors of
Oh
the
man,
game.
that's a cool
And
opportunity.
you're the main character.
Oh, cool. Are you gonna go to college soon?
I don't know.
Well, I hope you go soon, and I'd love to see what you come up
I
with.
really hope so. But if so, I am very much just will text you on Instagram if so, and if you see
You should probably email me. Yeah,
Email you,
business
of course.
email, because it's a business conversation,
yeah.
right?
And so
Yeah.
I'll just call you and just say, yeah, already finally I'm done with the game and,
Awesome.
I need you. For
I
your
never
play.
went to college, so you're already a step above me. Thanks, YouTube.
So why did you choose the color red?
That's a good question. The first time I ever wore red as some sort of outfit, it was in the music video for my song Monday Morning. Yes. Which I made with thank you, which I made it with 8 of my friends, and it was a really fun project, and I found this red suit that was at this tailor shop, and it wasn't like tailored for me just yet, but it existed already, so it was really easy for me to just grab, and I want to wear that suit. And I started wearing that suit, and as soon as I did, I just started wearing it even more, and it just became a new part of me, I guess. Who knows if I change colors ever again.
What's the story behind your logo? Because I think it's so well put together and it's just perfect.
Behind what?
Your logo.
Behind
Your logo.
my logo. Okay. They said, what's the story behind my mother? I'm like, well, she's my mom.
Oh, I could tell you.
Shut your face. Okay, so a story about my
Logo.
Logo.
The logo behind you.
I'm so tired. Okay. So a fan actually created this logo for me around when I was around like 400 subscribers, and he created it for me, and it was just like a fan thing, and I just started using it, and I can't thank him enough for it, and I cleaned it up, and it is what it is now. So
Oh,
it's
and
really
everybody,
cool.
yeah, it's really cool. So she came from Mexico. She saved up
Yeah.
her money, did baking and all this. So this is a big deal for her.
That's amazing.
And your English is amazing.
Yes, indeed. You're incredible. Thank you for coming.
This is like a super weird question, but I just stuck in my head because you're my favorite artist, so. And my second one would be Lin-Manuel Miranda. So I wanted to ask you if you like Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Of course, someday I'd like to work with him if he's interested. That's a big collaboration, but we'll see. Yeah, it's huge.
What software do you use to make your music?
Ableton Live, it's really good.
And also, who is your favorite Dream SMP member?
I don't know if I'm allowed to answer this question anymore. No, I'm just kidding. Quackity probably. Yeah, he's cool. He's a cool guy.
Yay.
Is it true that you, Ultra of Rocket Music, are collaborating to make a horror game called Don't Fret?
So Rocket Music, it made the game Don't Fret, and it's an indie game, and they asked me to voice act on it as the narrator, sorry, not a narrator, like a newscaster of some sort. So that's not my project, but it is Rocket Music's, and can't wait to see it out. So yeah.
If there is one person you can collab with that you've never collabed with before, who would it be?
Probably, I've been thinking more about this lately because I dreamed about it, but I'd like to collaborate with Bruno Mars. That would be absolutely insane.
Oh, and also, they're waiting to release it, but he and his wife made a remake of the Bruno Mars Lady
cover,
Gaga
yeah.
song.
Yeah.
They did a cover of it. It is amazing. His wife is an amazing singer also, so very excited for that to release. I heard it in my big stereo. It was really good.
Thank you.
What
I have no idea
inspires you
yet.
to keep going?
Probably my family, my friends, and the spirit of God. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, the mom with the curly hair is the last question, is what I've been told. Okay, yes.
What's your favorite collaboration you've made?
So far, I really enjoyed collaborating with my friends from the Living Tombstone. That was really fun.
Is there a reasoning behind the song "Why Did the Chicken Cross the Road"?
To mess with Tommy. That was literally the only intention there. And then it happened, and my life was complete. So now we're friends. What?
What's your favorite song before?
What's my
besides
favorite
CG5?
song? What's my favorite song?
Besides CG5, what's your favorite song? Other than
Oh,
CG5.
oh, okay. My favorite song that I like to listen to is this song. One of my favorite songs, at least, is called "Head Over Heels" by Tears for Fears. Yeah. It's an '80s song. It's an '80s song. I grew up with '80s, insanely so. Yeah, it's because of him.
You said you were introduced to a music program when you were young. What was the name of that program?
It's called Hip Hop AJ4. It was very one of those just softwares that existed but wasn't very popular, I think.
Yeah, when it was basic, I had a brother who was making an animated feature, and he asked me to make a song. So I made a song called "Gonna Make It."
Yeah.
And he was watching me, and he's like, "Can I play with that, Dad?" I was like, "Yeah, fine."
And then it became this.
What is it like being a musical artist with autism and OCD?
I think it was really cool to finally figure out that I had autism when I was 21, I think. But I grew up just thinking, or wondering why I wasn't normal. And because I wasn't. But I wasn't making very many friends. You know, it was really hard to do that, even though I was trying my best to be cool or be like everybody else in some way, socially at least. But I always kind of fell short. And I think we'll all have experiences like that in school or life where we will all struggle socially and emotionally, whether or not we're autistic, but it felt weird to not be normal. But I always had my music. I always hyperfixated on that because I loved making music, and that was all that mattered to me. Besides my family, of course. And music was my best friend. And so it's really good to know that I have autism now, because it really answers a lot of questions, and it makes me more confident in myself, so don't be afraid of your autism.
It also helped him a lot with his music and being able to be attentive to detail.
Yes.
Because he picks things out that are very small, and people send him music also to finish because he's good at producing. So, and he's very fast. So that's all part of autism. It's also part of OCD. Those are all kind of superpowers. Plus, normal is boring.
Yeah. So be autistic, is what he's trying to say.
Not exactly, but okay.
Well, to find out one of my favorite musical artists also has OCD and autism.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who is it? Oh, me. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Who was the second person singing Murder Drones?
Oh, there was only one. Oh, you mean the part where somebody screamed?
Yes.
Or that just the scream, the person screaming? Or, because there's only one person
Who
singing
sang
the
on
entire-
Murder Drones?
Oh, they said who was the second person that
Yeah,
sang.
but I mean, if you could just take
So
whoever.
the only person I thought that sang on Murder Drones completely was the voice actor, the official voice actor that played Sin on Murder Drones, and her name is Alana Fitzgerald. But if you're talking about the cameo by Michael Kovac, he reprised his role as N and just screamed, and that was it. So it was a funny little joke, yeah, for that being.
What do your brain mean?
What did you say?
What does your bracelet mean?
What is my bracelet? Oh, this is somebody gave this to me just now, today. I forgot who is it? Yeah, thank you for the bracelets. I also got a couple others that were in bags, but I wear them today. But this just means that I have epic fans, I guess. So yeah.
When are you gonna perform?
When am I gonna perform?
Yes.
An hour of songs.
Well, and it just depends on when we get all the general admission people in, and when they're all in, then we'll get started. So we'll probably be running a little bit behind because this went a little longer. So
Yes, of
just
course.
be patient. Don't start chanting right at 7.
You can chant as long as you want.
I have a weird question. Can Emma come on stage and give you a kiss?
Do you want to do that? You don't have to do that. Don't give it to the peer pressure.
That was pretty cool. All right, calm down.
Thank you. Thank you, baby.
When did you get diagnosed with autism?
When I was 21, but I already basically had it the whole time I was growing up.
And we knew it, but we just didn't want to put a label on it.
I needed that label. But I am glad that I found out when I did, because I don't know how I would take it when I would be younger, but maybe more people are stronger than I am, so who knows. But that's it, I think.
Last year, we came to Santa Ana to see you.
Really?
And we asked you to come to Florida. So thank you for coming to Florida.
You're very welcome for coming to Florida. I'm so happy to come to Florida. People have been demanding it. Here I am. Yeah, so just a couple more then? Because there's
I
two.
think that was...
It's okay, we'll just finish with them. That's it.
Will you ever make a fundamental paper education song?
Probably not. I would have to research more on that, and I have a lot of other things to do, so we'll see.
Pretty busy.
I'm pretty busy.
Oh,
All right, thank you guys for your questions.
Thank you.